Sometimes the hardest thing we do as people is just to do nothing. When we encounter somebody who's struggling, somebody who is hurting or in pain, grieving, there's always this temptation to do something right away, to say something, to try to lessen the hurt, lessen the grief. But sometimes all someone needs is our presence. Not the right words, but just to sit with them. There's a story in the book of Job in the Old Testament that talks about this. Job had been severely tested. His life had basically fallen apart. And he has 3 friends, and they go to be with him. And they just sit with him for 7 days. And the story tells us that they don't even really say anything, that they see Job and he's torn his clothes. He's done, he's mourning, he's grieving, he's distraught. And so they join him in that. They tear their clothes too, and they go and they just sit with them. And they get it right. As they do that, what he needed was not platitudes. He didn't need advice. He didn't need theologizing or saying things like, everything happens for a reason. They just sat with him, and they got it right in that moment. Now, if you read the story a little further, they start trying to help, and they get it very wrong. But for this morning, or this afternoon, or late at night, whenever you see this, let's remember that sometimes all we need to do is sit there with people in their struggle. Years ago, I went to a Buddhist retreat center in North Colorado, and they had a gift store, which I thought was a little funny, but you got to make ends meet somehow. And they had a bumper sticker, and it said, "Don't just do something, sit there." And it was a twist on that old adage, that you hear in movies, the don't just sit there, do something. They were saying, don't just do something, sit there. And they were referring to meditation. But it's also good advice when it is time for us to be with those in our lives that are hurting. Just be there. Just sit there with them and allow that to work its magic. So remember that, if you will. Practice that when you can, and I'll see you next week.